Hi guys, in my CAA class. I hope you are all well today and hope that you are studying hard. If not, I hope you're also taking it easy at the same time. First of all, how are you today? Hope you're, as I said, hope you are well. As I have already messaged you both, Miguel and Alejandra, I messaged you both earlier to explain about the possibility of Skype classes next week, which means then you can have contact with me via video link, okay? So then we can discuss the different parts of the lesson, so on and so forth. But I will also be in touch within either this evening or tomorrow morning to explain we'll be doing a test run, which might also just to test out to make sure that everything is working properly before Monday. Okay, right, so today this video will be in two parts. So the first part, I need you to open your books at page 73. So page 73, which is focusing on the multiple choice close, which is part one of the reading and use of English exam. Okay, and when you are doing this part of the exam, you have a text with 8 gaps and 4 options, A, B, C, or D. You have to look at what word, whether it be noun, adjective, whatever, fits in correctly within each gap. So you have to look at what comes up before and what comes after. Okay, what comes before and what comes after. All right, so that is the main technique that you need to remember for doing this part. Now, I want you to look at activity 2 today. Okay, I want you to look at activity 2 first. Now, with every activity, normally we would speak about it in class, but at the moment you need to write down your answers, or either write it on paper and take a photo, or type them out and then you can send them to me. The email, my email will be on the link of this video, okay? It'll be on the description box of this video. So, for activity 2, what you need to do is, I want you to read the article about the 5th taste quickly. I want you to find out what it is and why people didn't see the potential, okay? So read the question for activity 2 and write a short answer, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes now to complete that. Oh, and by the way, you may pause this video, complete it, and then press play for the next activity. Okay, now hopefully you've now completed activity 2. Now let's move on to activity 3. In activity 3, you find in your text that there is an example for 0, which the answer is asked. So asked is the correct answer for 0, okay? I want you to look at the other options. The other options for 2 to 3 minutes. Write down why the other options are not possible. So once again, pause the video and then come back and I'll give you the exam tip and the next activity. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to move on to activity 4. So in activity 4, what you have to do now is look at the text entirely and look at the options A, B, C, and D and select the correct answer that goes with A, B, C, or D with options 1 to 8. So let me clarify that. Select one option for each question from A to D. You have 8 questions and giving you 7 minutes to complete that. So once again, pause the video and then press play. Oh, and before you actually do that activity, I forgot to mention, silly me, is in the exam tip, I want you to focus on the idea how words are similar, but try and identify the differences when looking at each gap before and after, and also make sure that the word makes sense, okay? You have 7 minutes, off you go, press pause, and then we'll come back and go over other activities. Okay. Okay, now that you've completed the activity, just remember you submit your answers to me by email so I can check it and I'll give you feedback accordingly. Now, what I want you to look at next is look at the collocations with go. Okay, so collocations with go and activity 6 and activity 7. Now, There are various adjectives that we use that we can collocate with go, and now I want you to focus on this a little bit more closely. So for example, if you look at the word bad, you don't say bad go, you would say go bad. When we say something that is to go bad, it means something that's gone wrong or food that is not good anymore. That's another example of how we use something going bad. You can change the tense accordingly if you need to. Now, what I want you to look at is look at activity 6, and I want you to focus on the collocations with go and see which ones fit with go, and with question 2, how does it link with the other words, okay? How does it link with other words as well, okay? How do we use it and how does it link as well? So I want you to do activity 6, questions 1 and 2. Pause the video and then we'll go again. Alright, so now we're on the final activity, what I would like you to go through for this part of this video, okay? In this part of this video, I want you to look at activity 7, and I want you to replace the underlined words with an appropriate answer, or an appropriate collocation, rather, okay? So replace the underlined words with an appropriate collocation, and then submit your answers by email, okay? You have about 6 minutes to do this, so read the questions carefully and then complete the activity, okay? So this is the end for part 1 of this video. Stay tuned, as will be a second part, which is focusing on reading, okay? All right, see you in part 2.